Activity 311. Collect all the metal samples except sodium and potassium again. If the samples are tarnished, rub them clean with sandpaper. Do not take sodium and potassium as they react vigorously even with cold water. Put the samples separately in test tubes containing dilute hydrochloric acid. Suspend thermometers in the test tubes so that their bulbs are dipped in the acid. Observe the rate of formation of bubbles carefully. Which metals reacted vigorously with dilute hydrochloric acid? With which metal did you record the highest temperature? Arrange the metals in the decreasing order of reactivity with dilute acids. In the activity, let the metals taken be magnesium, aluminium, zinc and iron. In general, we can say that metal plus acid gives salt plus hydrogen. If the acid is hydrochloric acid, then the salt formed will be metal chloride along with hydrogen. An increase in temperature and evolution of bubbles shows that the reaction is taking place between the metal and acid. So when a metal reacts with an acid, there will be evolution of bubbles due to the formation of hydrogen gas. There will also be an increase in temperature which shows that the reaction is exothermic. In the case of copper, when dilute HCl is added, there is no evolution of bubbles, which shows that copper does not react with hydrochloric acid. The reactivity varies from metal to metal. For the above metals, the decreasing order of reactivity is magnesium greater than, aluminium greater than, zinc greater than iron. Copper, silver and gold do not react with dilute HCl. Now let us see the balanced chemical equations. Mg plus 2HCl gives MgCl2 plus H2. 2Al plus 6HCl gives 2AlCl3 plus 3H2. Zn plus 2HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2. Fe plus 2HCl gives FeCl2 plus H2. Now let the acid taken be nitric acid. Hydrogen gas is not evolved when a metal reacts with nitric acid. It is because nitric acid acts as a strong oxidizing agent. It oxidizes the hydrogen produced to water and itself gets reduced to any one of the nitrogen oxides. But magnesium and manganese react with very dilute nitric acid to evolve hydrogen gas. Consider copper metal. It reacts with nitric acid to give copper nitrate, nitrogen dioxide and water. Next, consider magnesium. If the acid taken, nitric acid taken is very dilute, then magnesium reacts with nitric acid to give magnesium nitrate and hydrogen. At moderate concentrations, magnesium reacts with nitric acid to give magnesium nitrate, nitric oxide and water. Nitric oxide is NO. And with concentrated acid, magnesium reacts with nitric acid to give magnesium nitrate, nitrogen dioxide NO2 and water. Let us now learn the reaction of metals with solutions of other metal salts. Consider the activity. Take a clean wire of copper and an iron nail. Put the copper wire in a solution of iron sulfate and the iron nail in a solution of copper sulfate taken in test tubes. Record your observations after 20 minutes. In which test tube did you find that a reaction has occurred? On what basis can you say that a reaction has actually taken place? Can you correlate your observations for the activities 3.9, 3.10 and 3.11? Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction that has taken place. Name the type of reaction. Reaction does not take place in the test tube in which copper wire is dipped in ferrous sulfate solution. It is because copper is less reactive than iron. Now, how do you know that the reaction has not occurred? The pale green color of ferrous sulfate solution will not change. This shows that reaction has not occurred in the test tube. Now, consider the other test tube. The reaction will take place in the test tube in which iron nail is put in a solution of copper sulfate. It is because iron is more reactive than copper. Here, since iron is more reactive than copper, iron will displace copper from copper sulfate solution. Therefore, the type of reaction is displacement reaction. The balanced equation is Fe plus CuSO4 gives FeSO4 plus Cu, that is iron plus copper sulfate gives ferrous sulfate plus copper. A change in the color of the copper sulfate solution indicates that a reaction has occurred when iron nail is dipped in copper sulfate solution. The initial blue color of copper sulfate solution fades and finally becomes pale green due to the formation of ferrous sulfate. Along with that, a reddish brown deposit of copper will also be obtained. Thus, from this activity, we understand that metals differ in their reactivity and iron is more reactive than copper. Reaction of metal with metal salt solution is therefore a displacement reaction. Here, a more reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from the salt solution. Other examples: magnesium plus copper sulfate gives magnesium sulfate plus copper. Here, magnesium is more reactive than copper and hence magnesium displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. Another example, zinc plus copper sulfate gives zinc sulfate plus copper. Here, zinc is more reactive than copper and hence zinc displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. Iron plus copper sulfate gives ferrous sulfate plus copper. Here, iron is more reactive than copper and hence iron displaces copper from copper sulfate solution.